In terms of going to the White House, Tom Brady sending out a statement today saying that he's got a personal family matter that he is attending to. What do you make of his statement, Dan?
Well, it's going to be really tricky on that one because it's very dangerous and not fair to attach any other motivation to things. I mean, this is a very combustible time with our presidency and politics in America and how polarizing it is, and there's been no shortage of that in New England and in and around the Patriots with their support or non-support of President Donald Trump. So, there are going to be folks who think that Tom's wife doesn't want him to go, so he's not going. She's been pretty public on social media that she doesn't like the president and did not want him being an active supporter. So that's going to be out there. Meanwhile, we know Tom's mom is sick. She was at the Super Bowl. Mike Reese is reporting that she's in Boston. We're hoping that she's doing great. And so, yeah, it's going to be a mistake to try to attach too much motivation to whatever's going on. But if you remember, he didn't go last time when they came here when Obama was president, and I think that he was seen buying a watch that day or something. So whatever he's doing, hopefully he'll not be seen today.
Well, it's, obviously we at this show and in sports, we get it all the time. Whenever we tweet about something other than sports, we're told to stick to sports, and people tune into shows like this to hear about sports and nothing else. But that said, there is a visit to the White House today, and Donald Trump, and we all know, has had a relationship with Robert Kraft. He's been on Air Force One and at Mar-a-Lago. How is that all playing out in the Massachusetts and New England area, Dan?
I can't speak for I think some people are appalled by it. It appears to be very inconsistent with the way Bob Kraft has lived his life and the way that his wife lived her life of taking care of the disenfranchised and philanthropy. And his wife was a legitimate saint. And I don't think Myra would be too happy with Robert bouncing around on Air Force One with this guy. But that's just an opinion. Others may not share that.
But in the general area, is that a widely shared belief?
Well, we tend to. I was just asking. We have no Republican congressman. We're the state that voted for McGovern. How it goes back there. So it's this administration has not been a real party starter for the New England region or for the Massachusetts area, I guess you could say. But everybody's hoping for the best for all Americans, and I hope things go in a good way. But yeah, there's been heat for the coach and the the owner and the quarterback regarding Trump using them to help get elected, and then continuing to advance the friendship, and Bob being on Air Force One and down with the golf thing and on and on. And I think he's the president of the United States. It's a big deal, and they like being near the office, and they like him.
Well, and visiting the White House is one of the greatest honors anybody could ever have. Certainly, if you're a professional athlete, that means if you're visiting it with your teammates, there's the best reason to be at the White House.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.